Hey there, guys. Ooh, bunk beds, bunk beds. How'd you do it? How'd you do it? I want to sleep. Can I sleep in it? Can I sleep in it? No. Um, okay, since you guys asked, I'll show you how to make bunk beds. Anyways, my name is Ant Venom. Yeah, so if you subscribe to this channel, because of the Minecraft video I posted on Machinima, then welcome, because you subscribe to the correct channel. My other channel is not for Minecraft videos, but this one is. So yeah, as you saw there, you place like 2 blocks down, place the bed on top, and then place your other bed underneath, and boom, you have bunk beds. This one, um, for the sake of Minecraft, we'll just say it's attached to the wall and not floating in midair. Yeah. Uh, if you ever invite any of your Minecraft friends over to sleep in that bunk bed, though, they will find themselves waking up with their head in the ceiling and suffocating because there's only 1 block above it. I figured that out the hard way just a few minutes ago. Because if we go outside, then you'll notice the sun is up. Oh my God, Ant Venom! What is that? That would be the cactus design, the cactus trap that I made not too long ago. I have another video detailing it somewhere on this channel, so you can check that out. This is sort of like a guide of everything in my world. I'm going to try and get through it as quickly as I can. And yeah, so let's get to it. So thing one, thing two, that's what we're going to look after. Thing one, this is the first really huge thing I made in this world. If any of you have seen X's Adventures in Minecraft, you might recognize the design of this because I was avidly inspired by him when I made my series. And when this world spawned, you know, I just tried replicating what he did. But anywho, this is what I call the X-Lite 12,000 because it's 8 by 8 as far as the glass goes, and that goes every level down. Shut up, chicken. But anyways, you see all these holes in the side here. Most of these are pretty much all natural. So yeah, just think about what this cave system was like when I came down here. Like it wasn't originally 8 by 8. It was like, you know, you could look up to the top and barely see to the bottom, you know, if you stood at the right angle. So yeah, there's lava all at the bottom layer there. But anyways, I'm not going to go down there and waste my time in here. I'm going to head back up. And those torches mean that I have more area to explore there. So yeah, let's head back up and I'll cut to it. Okay, so we're back up top, and one thing I forgot to show you, I might as well show you, might as well go down now, and this world is on peaceful, so it doesn't matter if I take a big fall, but yeah, if we come down here, there's a staircase that leads up into this sort of area here, my tunnel that goes from my hub of sorts, and I'll show you that in a bit, to the X-Lite 12,000 cave, or whatever I want to call it. I just call it Hell, but I know the Nether's for that has that name. Like I said, if you check out my cactus design too, you'll see a cactus just drop there. Yeah, this is my cactus collection center. And the difference between mine and any other cactus farm that I've ever seen is that the collection system is completely separate of the farm itself, and it can be. So that's what I intended for that. So let's take a look at thing 2. But first, this is like thing 1.5. This is my hub system that I designed. And actually, I just finished it up a few days ago. This is my nether portal, but it's too loud, so I keep it off most of the time just by digging out one of the middle side blocks on the portal itself. This is all my chests. This is where I keep all my stuff. My incineration system, which I recently replaced the obsidian that was on here with iron blocks. Yeah. The new skull painting that came with beta 1.3.01, or yeah, just 1.3, and behind it there's a secret room. Now there's a few videos on Machinima and whatnot that show you how to do that. Oh, my keyboard is messing up too, there we go. That show you how to do that, but just place 2 signs and a pathway, and just like that, you know, 2 high path, and place your sign on this one right here, not that one, but this one, and you can put a painting over it. So yeah, thing 2, we're going to the Greenhouse of Tranquility. That's what I call it, and that's a reference to a quest in RuneScape. Actually, I have a new redstone room, and I'll explain why it's new in just a minute as well. But that's the new redstone room. I have pathways at the end of each too that dig forever, just because I got bored one day. But here's the Garden of Tranquility. And you can enter from underneath, but you don't have to. And I also have another video that details this, but since for the sake of it being a tour, yeah. In my, you know, there's no grass blocks aside from what stuff is growing on where the water is, because I actually had one grass, you know, I had one grass block for every torch, and I actually had mobs started spawning in here chickens killing my crops. So I replaced them all with stone, and yeah, that fixed that. The way to get out of my greenhouse, though, and is to climb these ladders. Unfortunately, thankfully this is my peace world, but unfortunately it's not spider-proof anymore since the 1.2 update, when he changed the way spiders react and that they can climb up walls. So what are we going to take a tour of next? Let's take a tour of the upstairs of the house and the tower itself. Yeah, so this is the upstairs house. This is where my house originally was, and my first workbench is one of the 3 that was down there. Oh, I haven't even shown you where these... Yeah, these stairs lead into the hub. So, yeah. Alright, so let's head up. Anyways, so that's this house. Over there, in that chest, there's all my wools and dyes, and the 2 guys fighting, and a skull. And I know those 2 are used in the X Cave system, or the the X Fort, but I actually didn't intend for that to come out that way. So, yeah. There's another building over there. I'm not even going to bother walking over there to tour that. Just check out my other video, and I check out I think the last video that I posted on this channel. Yeah, and you can see an entire tour of that place. Oh, that tree is so big, by the way. I just noticed that. This tree right here is really, really big because I grew it at about this level on a floating piece of dirt with water. I put water right next to it, but it wasn't necessary, and then I just manually placed those down there, so it became this massive tree. So, yeah. One thing I don't like in Minecraft either is massive trees that grow. There's this one, and I grew one right at the bottom level here, and it actually grew to be taller than that tree. It was a Goliath. I had to tear the whole thing down. It was so ugly. Okay, so whatever I'm going to be touring next, I'm going to cut to it right now. Okay, then. Okay, maybe I'm not going to cut to it. So, oh my god, my mouse is being so laggy today. It's like it's moving slow. My fire pit. I have 2 of these. But yeah, so the backyard has my sugarcane fields. I only grew it just because I was bored one day and I wanted something else to grow. I have a fence up there so nothing can jump in, but I guess it's sort of irrelevant since I opened it up. It used to be one big closed-in fence. So, yeah. My boat dock, which is one of the first major things to build to. Oh, and something to note about this whole sort of structure. This house was not manually made. It was in the side of a mountain at one point, but just over time, like, this whole area was filled up to about the 4th block. Oh, and nightfall's coming. It was filled up to, like, the roof here, and I tore it all out. That's actually the original door to the Garden of Tranquility that I made. The doorway used to lead that way, and I just filled it all in. So yeah, this is my boat dock. I have a crafting bench here in case I want to make more boats, and I have boats in here. And I also have my sugarcane stuff and some saplings in there as well. So, yeah. The Tower of Life. Not a whole lot to see there. I've shown that in another video. I have water spouts coming from each end just because when I'm at the top, I don't really feel like taking the stairs or the ladder back down, so I just go Indiana Jones style. And a hint for episode 2 of Hunt for the Golden Apple, you're going to see an Indiana Jones style jump into a cave. So, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Oh, I haven't shown a main area of my house. This is the old redstone room, and I haven't even shown you the area that was at either. And this is my original mining system sort of X-Lite thing. We're going to go to that area right now, so I'll meet you there. Okay, so this is a phased out area of my house. It's where I ended up starting everything, but it was really ugly. I'm walking up this way because I want to show you how I originally got in there. Originally, this is where I dug my first cave out. I dug into this area. I dug down a bit because I wanted to make stairs, and I was going to make the stairs go really, really far, just like in the X system. But then I broke into this cave, and it started days and weeks of work. This is originally where I walked. Everything that was over there was not natural. I dug all that out, but all this was, and there was a path this way and a path this way. Like I said, all outdated. But you know, I had a big stair set and ladders. I had ladders going everywhere, and it was just absolute craziness. So yeah. Anyways, let's head up the original mining shaft. That's what this is right here. That sort of original smaller X-Lite that I was at before I sort of fast forwarded to where I was. That's the top of that right there. So yeah. let's head back into the normal area, and I'll show you whatever's next. Okay, so we are coming up to the end of the tour. If you look a few videos from now, I did a... Shut up, cows. Let's go. Okay, let's get out of here. Monster Trap Collection Room. This is, if you go a few videos back, you'll see my original Monster Trap video that I made. But this is a brand new collection room that I made. Yeah. When I originally made that Monster Trap, it was flawed in a way. In a Monster Trap, monsters won't spawn within 25 blocks of you. So when I stood under this, 25 blocks in every direction, monsters wouldn't spawn for me, or at least that's how I think it was. So I built this tunneling system, and if you go to Kirshar's channel, I'm going to put a link to that in the description. If you go to Kirshar's channel, you will actually see how this little pathway is made. He calls it like a flatland collector, and it's really quite smart. You basically just go watch Kirshar's channel, and you can see how to make the monster trap, the flatland collector. He's a Minecraft guru. If there's anything ever technical you want to see, you'll see it on Kirshar's channel. So yeah, the collection system leads roughly 30-35 blocks or so away. And when I turn this on to normal, I'm not going to do that because it takes about 5 minutes for the machine to warm up. But when you go on to normal, then items start floating through here. And I don't get things quite that fast. I get a couple hundred items per, probably maybe 1,000 items per hour. But I haven't really kept track of it yet. But I keep all of my stuff in here. So that's why it's so easy for me to get arrows, because I spent hours and hours working on that system. I had an original entrance, which was right here. And it actually was just one long, or no. The original entrance was right here, I think. I don't know. It was somewhere. Where was it? Okay, the original entrance was right here, and I sealed it all in because it was ugly. It was unnecessary at this point when I dug the ladder up there. And it took me like 3 tries to get that right. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the tour of my place. This is the world that is, in fact, 88.88 megabytes. I know that beta 1.3 has come out, but the first 3 episodes were already shot before it came out. So episode 4 is where it's going to be on beta 1.3.01 or whatever, the newest version, if he does any revisions at the time. And in this direction, there's just mindless digging. I didn't encounter anything that direction. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and thank you all for watching. Oh, and I haven't filled this in yet. This was one of my first attempts at trying to dig down into the collection room, and it kind of worked, but yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Actually, Ant from the future interjecting here, and I forgot to show you guys a very main part of my house, so let's go check it out. I'll meet you there actually in the hub, because we gotta climb back up the ladder. Okay, so now we're back in the hub, and I don't have a flint and steel in my inventory. So yeah, we're gonna go through the nether. Shut up, sheep. God. Nobody asked you to talk. Is it your turn to talk? Is it your turn to talk? No. Shut up. I'm warning you. Don't make me come after you. Go fall in my fire pit. Yeah, so let's open up my nether portal and let's head in. Once again, this is on peaceful, so I'm not going to get ravaged by anything. God, I love that noise, though. Noise of the nether portal may suck, but after you teleport, that noise it's neat. It's neat. Anyways, other way. Yeah, I don't have much in this chest. I only built a little tiny station thing here, so I wouldn't be... That's a ghast. This is on peaceful, and there... What the hell? Okay. There was... I'm glad I got that frapsed. Yeah, so... This is a very long walk. I'm not going to commentate it, so shut up, Ant. If you're not going to commentate it, then shut up. Yeah, I'm going to take a look around my nether while I walk to the other side of this thing.